Hello everybody, welcome to LilyLuLou. If you're new here, my name's Karen. I'm the Junk Journal Geek. Very nice to meet you and have your company today. So today I'm doing another design team project. This one is for Val's Crafts Creations, and I'm going to be using this Black and White Cherubs kit. So like I usually do, I'll just give you a quick flip through of the kit. And then we'll get on with making something. So I haven't actually counted how many pages are in this kit, but we've got some journal pages, like background pages. And although it's black and white, it's this sort of vintagey sepia type of black and white tones rather than a stark black and white, so it's very nice. And again, I've printed on normal copy paper, 80 GSM weight, so obviously the images would be a lot sharper and brighter if this was printed onto photo quality paper, but this is how I like it, so that's what I do. So say these are the journal background pages. Aren't they beautiful? I love this, it's so romantic. I love this image of the lady with the baby cherub. Gorgeous. These are the journaling pages, so the others were background pages, and these are, you know, more for journaling on. Got some lines and a bit of space here and there. Should have been counting these as I go through, but I forgot. Aren't these lovely? And then we've got some ephemera pages. So we've got, you know, that could be a tuck or a belly band or a bookmark. We've got an envelope there, another envelope and a couple of little journal cards, another envelope and some sort of labels or tickets or tabs, more journal cards, some large tags, some smaller tags with a, you know, difference in shape to add a bit of interest, a couple of little pockets, some more pockets, and some more tucks or bookmarks or belly bands, and more pockets. So looking at all these pockets and tags and things, I've decided I would like to make some sort of stuffed pocket and pop all these things in. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pop you on pause momentarily while I go and cut some of these things out, because you don't need to sit and watch me do that. And I'm also going to find a piece of junk mail or something like a flyer or something like that to use as my base. So I will be back shortly. Okay, I've cut out some of the bits and pieces I think I might want to use. I think I've cut out most of the things actually. And I have grabbed this, which I thought I could use as a base. If I cut it in half, I can do two. So let's do that first. I haven't really got a plan of what I'm doing here. I'm just winging it, so we'll see how it turns out. But when you're playing with pretty papers, you can't really go wrong, can you? So I'll leave all the information about this kit in the description box below. I can't remember what I said in the first part of the video, but if I didn't say that, I'm saying it now. Yeah, head on over and take a look. I will need a glue page of some sort. So let's grab that. Another piece of junk mail there. And then I will want a background on these, so I want a background. I'm going to want pockets on here. How big are these tags? Right, they'd be okay in the back. I'm getting distracted here, aren't I? Thinking about 3 things at once. Let's just pick something to use as a background page, because when we want it to look pretty when there's nothing in it, but most of the time you're not really going to see the background because there's going to be things in front of it. So let's just take the first page. Okay, I will. Sorry about that, we got rudely interrupted, didn't we? My daughter messaged me and it stopped filming, so you missed a bit, but all you've missed is me sticking some paper onto those 2 bits of junk mail. So nothing very exciting. I'm just looking. I'm sorry if I'm jogging you. Just looking for my I can't think of the word, but you know, this scraper tool, just to burnish this, because I've just stuck it down with glue stick, so I just want to make sure it's nicely adhered. Now I will probably, when I finished, go around these on the sewing machine. I'm not sure yet, so that will take care of any gluing issues. So I've got, let's have a look and see what we've cut out here, and we can, there's a big tag there. I'm hoping there's another big tag somewhere. I haven't, that's an envelope. I haven't gone through and scored any of these that need folding. This, oh, that, yes, could just take a little bit off of each edge for those, for a little pocket. Do I want to have another bigger pocket behind? How would that look? Oh yes, that would poke in there. That would look okay. I am on camera, aren't I? Now we don't want that one there because that would be the same as that, but we could have that one there. Would he go on there? That might go on there. So there will be our pockets. And then we've got a couple of smaller tags, a couple of those. These are sort of envelopes. Sorry, I'm off screen, aren't I? These are envelopes, so we could make those up, stuff them in the pockets as well. I did say I wanted stuffed pockets. And I'm not going to use the corner pockets. That's another envelope. I was thinking about popping these on in the corner as a little extra tuck. I'm not sure about that at the moment. So let's just get started with these. So let me pop the tags up there out of the way for now. That's going to be a pocket on there, but I'll have to trim the sides off. But I think I'll stick it down first and then trim the sides off. But I'm thinking I need a little edge on there, just as a bit of extra protection for when we're sliding things in and out. So first thing I'm going to do is pop that on. Just looking for my glue. How much of that do I need? About there. Not this glue. I'm looking for my art glitter glue. Not sure where I've put it. So I'm popping this. This is just the, you know, the edge of the paper that I've cut off. So I'm just literally sticking that along the top edge. as a little bit of reinforcement on that one. And then I'm going to do the same on this one. I didn't need to put quite as much on that one, but I did, so we'll go with it. So how much we're going to need here? About that much. See my very accurate measuring skills here. Is that the top? No, it's the bottom. How did I know I had that upside down? Max, leave it. Let's pop that there and snip this little edge off. I will ink these, but I'll ink them after I've stuck them down, because I will be able to see exactly where I want the ink, bearing in mind I've got to chop the edges off, and I'm not putting notches in because I don't want to cut into the cherub's head. I don't think that would be pleasant. So I know I had my ink here just a moment ago. Not my ink, my art glitter glue. So what I'm going to do, pop those out of there. I'm going to pop some ink. How far up do I need to go? I'm putting it on the base because I need to trim the edges of that piece afterwards. Now I could have folded those edges in to give myself a gusset to make these pockets a bit more roomy, but I haven't. Quite frankly, I didn't think about it till after I started putting the glue on. So I'm going to just, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to just try and centre this piece onto the bottom of my pocket, and I'll just leave that to sit for a moment to give the glue a chance to grab, and then we'll do the same on this one. So let's just see how high up we want to go. Out there. So I'm just putting a thin bead of glue around the edges. Go up to about the same place over here. And again, just try and get that roughly centered. And sort of straight. Roughly centered and sort of straight. Now, I have made an error there because obviously I need to ink the top edge, don't I? What a numpty I am sometimes. Okay, what we'll do, let's grab a scrap of something. And we'll do it like that. I'll leave that one to dry. We'll do the same with this one. Oops. Try not to spoil the paper. Okay, let's trim the edges of this. Now, if I decide to use this as a floating piece in the journal, in whichever journal I decide to use it in, I will obviously cover the back of these, but my intention will probably be to stick this down on 3 sides. I don't know which 3 sides, and then there'll be another pocket either at the back or at the side that we can use. And I may well tidy these edges up on the guillotine once we're done, because as we know, cutting in a straight line is not my strong point. So that's that one. Let's do this one. Yeah, look, even when I've got a straight line to follow, I can't keep my scissors straight. Oh, it's gone really chilly here. It's not got light at all today. It's about, what time is it? About 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. 3 o'clock, I think it is. And you know, it's starting to get dark now, and it hasn't even got light yet today. It's been really gloomy all day. I need some more glue on that if these don't go under the machine. So there's our 2 base pockets that we're starting with. Now I'm going to do the same again with these. I'm not going to worry about reinforcing the tops of these because these are only going to have smaller bits and pieces in, so I don't think it's really necessary to reinforce these. So let's just ink the top edge again and then do the same again with the glue. So how high up do we want to come? About there. I think I might need to refill my glue. And up to about there. Don't need that extra piece on. And I'm trying to get my little dippy bit in the middle, my notch, my divot, or whatever you want to call it, and stick that there. Sorry if I'm jogging the table and rocking you. These papers are gorgeous. I absolutely love these. I love cherubs. I remember in the 80s we had cherubs on everything. Not as classy as these cherubs though. Just scooch that down a little bit so it's actually at the bottom. Oh, this one's come out well because we've got the 2 different colours. This one isn't quite so obvious, but it was almost as if it was planned that way. Almost. Yeah, I think these will definitely be going under the sewing machine, just to make sure all these edges are actually secured down. But if you don't have a sewing machine, I mean, just make sure your glue goes right up to the edge, and then pop these underneath something, you know, a heavy book or something like that overnight, and then that will give the glue a chance to grab. I mean, I'm not really giving this time to do its thing, am I? I'm picking them up and working on them some more straight away, so they're not really having a chance to grab. But when you're on video, you know, that's what you have to do, isn't it? But I will either do that, I'll either pop these under something heavy when I've finished filming, or put them under the machine. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Right, I'm going to need some some things for my tags. I've got a bit of the ribbon here from an item of clothing that I could use. I've got some other white ribbon here. What else have I got to hand? I'm trying to avoid going off to find my big tin. I'm trying to work with what I've got on my desk. But I don't just want white. I want something else with a bit more interest. Not sure if I want to introduce the pink though. This ribbon has got a little bit of pink in it. Not sure about that. Don't really think that black will work. What else have we got? We've got some gold here. You can't go wrong with gold, can you? So we've got gold and we've got white. There's more. Ah, what about that rickrack that came in my BB Crafts parcel? Some of that might go. That's a bit wider. I really want some crochet trim as well, but I'm not sure I have any to hand. Got some actual white lacy thing there. I don't even know how many tags I've got here. Got lots more white here. Got some thicker cream. That one. Don't want pink. Already decided that. Anything else in here I'd like to use? Don't think so. Right, let's see what we can do with this lot. I'm trying to stand that up out the way, and I just know I'm going to pop it on top of the light switch and turn the light off and plunge you all into darkness. Right, so the biggest tags need the biggest ribbon or lace or whatever, don't they? So let's have a look at this one. Let's, obviously this was holding something in place somewhere. I do need to ink all of these bits as well, because again, my cutting skills are not great, so we will have white edges if I don't take care of them. So just have a little bit of something up there, and I think that can have just a little staple on it. Oops. To start with. I know some people don't like staples in these things, but I don't mind. What else have we got? Anything in my basket there? No. I don't want them all to be the same. Maybe a little bit of lace on this one. I can't tell which is the right way round. Come on, Karen, you know what you say. If you can't tell, it doesn't matter. Let's see, a bit more ink on this one. And I think I'll do the same again on this one. Just pop it in with a staple. Pop it on with a staple. And obviously if I popped these in and stuck them down on 3 sides, I could have something else behind them again, like I said. Now we've got 2 of those and 2 of those. If I can pick them up. Let's make a little hole in these. And these are, I haven't backed these or anything, I've just left them as they are, just paper. Where's the button? Oh, there it is. So they're not very robust. But as I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this yet, that's absolutely fine. I can always come back and alter these later if I feel the need. Oh, it's really cold here now. I think I'm going to have to put the heating on in a minute. Mind you, it's nearly time for me to start thinking about dinner. By the time I finish this video and tidy up, it'll be time for me to start the dinner, because my youngest daughter is at work. My middle daughter's here visiting, so she'll have dinner with us. So I'll need to start thinking about feeding people. I should really have my little mini daubers out when I'm trying to do these little holes, to try and just making a mess. But, you know, it's supposed to be a junk journal. I'm making it look grungy and... Right, let's have a bit of gold in one of these. I do like a little bit of gold. Not sure where to pop these. Don't know if I want them in here. I'm going to have to find some little things for the littler envelope. To use that, but I've just made a hole in that, so that probably won't go on that one. Let's use some of this. And that's not going to work on there because it's got that point at the top. Try this, otherwise I might chop the point off. Oh, that's a bit quirky. It's just off to one side. Oh yeah, that's a bit different. I'll have some of that. Pop that in there. And then let's have a look at these ones. I have some more gold again. To do this one with the gold this time. maybe try and tie it on the other side. Somebody's coming behind me. It's my daughter. Helping herself to a drink, in case you're wondering what that sound is. Trying really carefully. Sorry, I'm trying to tie this really carefully because I don't want to rip the paper. So we have that one in there. And then we need something in this one. I thought I had another. Oh, let's have some of the white. We haven't had any plain white, have we? Let's have some plain white. Should we do a loop with this one? We'll do a loop. And see how much we need. This is actually a bit grubby, so hopefully I can use the bit that's not grubby. Hopefully that'll be enough. I do feel this needs crochet trim somewhere. I might even add some onto the actual pocket afterwards. Right, then we need something in the front pockets. So maybe we can pop some of these envelopes or something in there. We want little things really, not the diagonal ones. That looks quite little. Where's my ruler? Let me see if I can fold these without having to get the scoreboard out. So I'll just come along this edge. To get it started, and along the bottom. And along this edge. Oh no, what am I doing? This isn't an envelope, that's a pocket. I need envelopes, not pockets. Goodness gracious me. Oh. There's no more envelopes. Are all the envelopes big then on this one? I feel like that's going to be too... Mind you, maybe I could swap the... Let's fold these and then maybe swap the... swap some of the tags for an envelope, or swap one of the tags for an envelope in those pockets. So I'm just doing the same again, laying my ruler along corner to corner and folding up each part to give it a score line. So go here, 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 and here. Needs to go down a bit further. It really doesn't want to fold where I want it to fold. Better. Okay, so that's quite a big flap at the bottom. Need to trim a little bit off of this edge. go with that then. Just looking at that, I feel like that needs another little sliver taken off the bottom. Sorry, my voice is going again. I can feel myself getting croakier and croakier. I'm trying to hurry this up and get it done. Now my glue's going all there. Pop that there. If you can hear creaking, that's my daughter upstairs practicing her dance moves for her new job. Right, a little bit of inkage, as you do. I don't think I've made the best job in the world of creating this envelope, but right, so if I pop, maybe if I pop that in there, and then this one in here, and let's do this one. It's going to be the same thing again. I need to pop this one in here because otherwise I'm going to have the same picture and I don't want the same picture. So we'll pop this one in there. That one in there. We'll get there eventually. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4. Are you listening to Christmas music yet? When I'm not filming, I've had the Christmas music on. If I have to go out or anything, I always leave the radio on for Max. So I've been having Christmas music on, and obviously when I get home, I usually don't turn it off. I just leave it playing. And it seems very quiet here today, and I've got Christmas tunes going on in my head. I love Christmas. Right. Okie dokie. I think we're there with this one. It's good enough. Of course I've run out of ink right at the ink. It's glue, Karen. Right at the end of the video, and I'm on my last little bit. There's no glue. Of course. Well, I am not going to fill that up now. That can wait until tomorrow. That's fabric glue, don't want to use that. I've got some white glue here, but it's probably going to come out too fast. Or it's not going to come out at all, one or the other. Right, let's just do a little bit of glue stick on the edge. Just to get this put together. Okay. So then this one, how would that look in there? No, it's definitely too big. So I want that one in there. This one in here. Then how's it looking? Is it stuffed enough? These, I was thinking about having these at the bottom just as little extra tuck spots. I thought that might look quite nice. I didn't cut all of those out. Oh look, maybe we'll have some words. How about that? Right, I'll be as quick as I can cutting these out. Sorry, I'm concentrating. It's around there. Now you have to let me know what you think of this kit. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of my favourites. I think it's, I'm on 2 design teams, one for Sunny Creates and this one is Val's Crafts Creations. I don't know if I said at the beginning, but I will leave all the information below so that you can get hold of this kit if you'd like to play with it. But out of all Val's kits that I've used so far, I think this is my favourite. It's just, I don't know, it's just lovely. It's so romantic and, I don't know, just my cup of tea, I suppose. Right, a bit more ink. Hope on there. Oh, I thought this said love. It says laugh. They're the only ones with words on, aren't they, I think? Oh no, there's love. That's why I thought it said love, because love is over there. But I quite like the contrast again on the colours with these. These are not sitting as I want them to sit. I think I'm going to put that one in the front. I have him poking out the back with him next to him. Oops. And then him over here. I think that looks a bit better. Now I'm going to try and put these on just as tuck. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom and one edge. I will go back and do this properly with art glitter glue when I've refilled my bottle, but just for now so that you can see what I'm doing, we'll go with that. So you want a little bit down here at the bottom, a little bit on this side. Again, we'll pop that there. And then, have I got to hand? These little bits and pieces, these are from another kit, but you get the idea. I will pop something in there, but I think I've kept you long enough for today. You can see what we've done, what we've made. Let me know what you think, and I'll be back again as soon as I can. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this. Take care, look after yourselves, and enjoy your own crafty time. Bye.